Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. Well, there's not a lot going on in the pre market this morning. Things are very quiet out there. Stock index futures are essentially flat at the moment. Now, there is no major economic numbers coming out in the pre market this morning. We do get oil inventories later in the day. Now, I should be able to get you out of here fairly quickly. Not a lot to talk about on Wednesday morning. Options traders are still supportive for higher stock prices. We did not see any continuation to the big move up that we saw on Monday. And so maybe the short covering rallies come to an end already. Only time will tell. The Dow was up slightly yesterday. The S&P 500 was up slightly. The NASDAQ 100 was up slightly on Tuesday. At the same time, the Russell 2000 was down a little over 0.5% on the day, so no change in trend there. Now, the Canadian market has been leading the markets higher over the last week, and the TSX 60 and many other symbols had bearish reversal days on Tuesday. Now, yesterday was a very weak bearish reversal signal. Yes, there's about a 30% chance that yesterday was the high for this particular move. For the TSX, but we'll just have to wait and see. Two things that I'm looking for. First of all, when we see a bearish reversal signal and the market still closed higher, that's not really a strong bearish reversal signal. And certainly we didn't close below the previous day's low. That would have made it a very strong bearish reversal signal. So some weak signals there. They could develop into something going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. The Vanguard Canada ETF also made a new high for this move on Tuesday and also had a bearish reversal signal. Now, there is a big difference between the Canadian and U.S. market at the present time. The U.S. market, for the most part, broke through all of the major moving averages and is trying to work its way back up, as opposed to the Canadian market, which got down to the 200-day moving average and bounced, and now we're back up above all the major moving averages. So big difference between the two markets at this time. Now, looking at the U.S. market, there are some sectors that are not working at the present time. There's a new low for this move for consumer staples. Real estate still on a sell signal. We've got healthcare, biotechs, pharmaceuticals not doing anything at the moment. Yesterday, we saw a big move down for Regeneron. We had a big move down for Merck and for Pfizer. And so those stocks not participating at the moment. Now, materials still on a sell signal, no change there. We did have transports pop on Monday, but no fall through to the upside on Tuesday. We were down a little over 1%. That might have had something to do with UPS, and then we still have FedEx on a sell signal at the moment. Then we had utilities roll over on Tuesday, so they are back on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close. Looking at the Canadian market, consumer discretionary still on a sell signal, no change there. No change for industrial, still on a sell signal. Inside day for telecom stocks, they were actually up slightly on Tuesday, but no change in trend there. Now, here's something interesting. The micro caps in the venture exchange have been having a great time over the past couple of weeks. And most of those stocks are commodity related. So whether they're mining, gold, or energy, all those sectors have been doing well over the past couple of weeks. And people have been confident enough to get back into those micro cap stocks. Let's finish off today's presentation looking at the world of commodities. And we had copper making a new high for this move yesterday. We had copper miners make a new high for this move on Tuesday. The GLD still on a buy signal. Gold stocks, the GDX, the juniors, the Canadians, they're all still on buy signals. No change there. Silver got flip-flopped over the past couple of days. Of course, if you're trading silver miners, you don't care what the price of silver is doing. There's silver miners, there's junior silver miners, both up on the day on Tuesday. And then last up, looking at the energy sector, we've got crude oil on a buy signal, gasoline on a buy signal. Unfortunately, natural gas has pulled back over the last week or so on a sell signal at the moment. And then energy stocks themselves in the U.S., we hit our next price target on Tuesday of 93.75. And last up, looking at the XEG, we're trying to hit 1797. We got as high as 1787 on Tuesday. We should be able to hit that on Wednesday. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to cover in this morning's presentation. We were looking for a bounce here to not last very long. I was certainly not expecting it to only last 2 days. So the market, for whatever reason, decided it wanted to park and take a break at this point. Certainly no sign of selling, just not a lot of buyers coming in to sweep up these bargains at this time. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Thursday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.